Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara, Unintentional Malum, Act 1, doing the One Skull Bounty of Fury of Nature. This next encounter is known as Forsaken Experiment. I don't know if I've been reading the actual titles. The first one was Hot on the Trail, the one we just did is Dark Passage, and this one's Forsaken Experiments. This one has a tip that mentions encounters with multiple parts, which we would get. Otherwise, we would be introduced to something like this in later on in the story mode when they try something like this. In any case, the end conditions for this is to end their turn on the blue exit. Special encounter rules: surprise entrance. If the party took the red exit during the last encounter, they arrived at this hidden sanctum by a secret path. I'm not going to read any further than that, simply because we took the blue exit, so no worries there. There are rules for tortured victims in this one. It just says direction tokens are all tortured victims. They have the same rules as the previous one. It's just now it's not hidden. The currents are going north here, and it's a slow current, so they only push one space. As for the where we're starting, I went ahead and just placed them in the grid where you're starting, so it's the square here. We got 2 animates at the start, as well as 2 water loas. The blue objective is when adventurers move on or adjacent to the space. You have to read the text below. The green objective represents a sturdy stone door. An adventurer on or adjacent to this token may make a counter action to try and open it, in which case stuff happens. There's only one chest on the board, which is a blue one, and then we got blue totem and red totem. Again, the theme for all these encounters seem to be very similar, which is a spawn with a bunch of enemies right in your face, which is definitely nothing new as far as, I mean, they do it in the story mode as well, but would be nice to not spawn with a million enemies every time, but here goes nothing. I mean, good news is we're up against some animates. Animates are, I believe, the remaining conduit we're missing. So the nice thing about this particular bounty is it, by the time you get conduit summoning, you can do this bounty to kind of shore up all the standard conduits forms if you need to. With all of that said and done, let's go ahead and shuffle and start. Actually, I'm going to check one more thing. Nope, it just has a bunch of hidden rules and stuff. Okay, we're good to go. All right. Yeah, what makes this particularly annoying in this bounty is the fact that we don't have any way to manipulate the initiative track yet. That's not really until common tier. So we're kind of at the mercy of who goes first in this situation. Not too bad. We got Nightingale and Zeke opening this time. The animates are going to be... I mean, I guess the animates won't be too bad. If they do apply darkness to people, we do have Zeke Waterlower form to remove it. So we have that option available to us. I think the big thing right now is we definitely need to deal with the water loas. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good shot at them, because Nightingale goes first. Alright, if I were to shift up here with the... no, I can't do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, I can't even do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I'm just out of range. That is rough. How do the animates work? So if I go adjacent to one, it will have a little bit of fun with us. Okay. We might just have to do that just to prevent it from casting spells. Yeah. That might be the plan here. Because if I don't do that, it's gonna cast a spell and attack us, all sorts, shoot us and attack us, which is kind of a wombo combo. All right, what we're gonna do is yeah, their positioning is also really annoying. Not much we can do about it. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to go with it. I'm gonna move first. Spend 1 stamina for movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. And then I'm going to take a shot at the red water loa. Alright, so yeah, we'll just take a regular shot, spending 2 stamina. No modifiers. Alright, we'll re-roll the 2. Okay, 12 is going to be 3 damage to the red water loa, and then it has to make a conviction check. It is 8 plus my highest discipline, so it's 10. I do poison her. Which isn't terrible. Let's go ahead and so if we can, because if we can have the poison kill her off, that would help out a lot. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and do a fight drive to shoot again. I do hit. It's not particularly great, but it does do 1 damage. Alright, we'll try again. This will be with the quickened eye. It's a hit, but it's not going to do anything. I'll go ahead and intervention. Oh, good. 3 damage. Alright, last action, I am going to go ahead and do ambitious. Because we're going to need everything we can get at this point. Alright. Then I'll shoot again. $12, it's another 3. Okay, there's a 5 and 6 chance that we'll kill it with poison. That's about all I can really ask for. Is there anything else we can really do? I can move 1 step. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh no, I'm not going to move 1 step. That is terrifying. Yeah, we'll just stay in place. Okay, goes to Zeke. I could definitely guarantee kill on the water loa by just doing a throwing axe, but I would like to try to kill the other water loa before it gets too out of control. I could just shoot from where I'm at. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the range of this thing? 8. So I could shoot with Merkhound, do Deadly Spine, but that won't get kill. At least not by itself. Okay. So we're just going to yellow this. I'm going to spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will provoke an attack from that animate. I will just let it hit me. This will be empowered. Yep. Alright, misses. Okay. So now we're here. And it's just going to be luck here. I'm going to throw both throwing axes at the water loa, the purple one. And I kill it. Okay, perfect. That's 14 damage. So that kills one of them. 8 gold. Putting us at 382. That also leaves me with 3 stamina left. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a push. With what I have. But I can certainly try. I can try to paralyze. That's an option. I mean, the other option is I go Cave Sickle and Venomous Slash, but that's not the best. Deadly Spine is definitely pretty good. I could do some damage with that, but that's not going to get kill. Okay. Yeah, we'll transform into an Earthblow. Actually, I guess the other option is I could just start buffing people. But I don't know if I really... If I can paralyze, that would be actually really good. So yeah, you know what? We'll just transform. Transform into Earthblow, and then we'll do a Rock Fist. So 2 whites. Unfortunately, I have no way to manipulate this. These guys do have 9 defense. So good luck. No go. Alright. That is it for that. It goes to Waterloa. I'm going to roll this purple die. If it's anything, as long as it's not a 1, we'll be fine. 2 damage. That will kill her. Poison triggers on the star's phase. Waterloa is dead. Okay, so that's one problem taken care of. 5 gold. Alright. 387. Goes to Animates. We'll start with the red one. It's going to cast a spell on Lowest Conviction. It's a tie. So it's going to go on Nightingale. 12. Well, I'm going to get Darkness. Or not. Okay. Cast a spell, make a ranged attack, prioritize an opponent with Darkness. No one has Darkness, so it's just going to target Nightingale. Nightingale is going to evade with Occult Shirt. Alright, I'm at 13. Okay, that attack misses. I do get a free counter, which I will take. No go. It hits, but it doesn't do anything. I didn't get enough symbols to actually... Actually, since I did hit, I do still do the follow-up. So, Conviction. Passes just barely. Alright. Then Animate's going to move towards the nearest opponent, which is going to be this way. I will go ahead and trigger Overwatch and shoot again. Alright, I will kill the messenger, that 2, into a 7. So that's 12, 13. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll do 6 damage. 6 damage, and it needs to do a save against poison. Passes just barely again. Alright, then it's going to take a swing at the person with the most damage, which is a tie. So it's going to go after Nightingale. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to save her. Well, actually, I do have one thing I could do. I can... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I will, at any time, I'll drink this MF Fortitude to give myself 1 stamina and then use it for dodging. Okay, 13. And this will be empowered. Alright, good thing I did. Well, actually, it wouldn't have been too bad. I would have only taken 1 damage if I had just let it hit me. But that's okay. Well, actually, it still would have been dangerous because Chains of Perdition would also trigger. So, second strike could have been much worse. Okay. Now it goes to the other animate. It's going to do a melee swing. And then move away. Not much I can do about that. It's going to go after Nightingale again, and there's not anything I can do about this time. So here goes. Alright, this does hit. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. It'll do 3 damage. And then attack again, no empower this time. 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They'll do 7 damage. Alright, we felt that, didn't we? Then it's going to move 2 spaces away, so it's going to move down to here. Oh, I messed up. I already messed up. I triggered the blue totem a while ago. Alright, what's blue totem doing? Okay, this is actually easy to do. The canal to the north leads to a plunging waterfall vanishing into the blackness below. Something has caught on the edge, a thin cloth scrap preventing it from plunging into the darkness beyond. Yet it isn't unguarded. Spawn 1 Earth Loa adjacent to the blue loot token. Okay, so that's fine. So we need to spawn an Earth Loa, and it needed to go first, which is not a problem, because it's too far away for it to actually matter. But yeah, that is my bad. Yeah, the moment I moved in with Zeke, it should have triggered. Alright. So this would have been here. And adjacent to the blue token, which I'll just put on top, it would have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hulking, so it's not going to get pushed over, and that's it. Okay. Already took care of the animates. Goes to Rook. Okie dokie. Rook is going to go ahead and give intervention to Nightingale. And then I'm going to spend 2 stamina and empower. I'm going to cast Courage Stifle on the wounded animate. Alright, I will use an intervention to reroll both. Well, that's a 10. We'll reroll the 3 with a Etrium Kotor, which I haven't been using. I did even worse. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, game. Alright, just save it. Save it. You did. Alright, cool. Let's cast again, this time just the casting die. Alright, 14. Alright, this does 8 damage. I was hoping to kill one of these off. It didn't happen. Alright, Rebby. We have things to do. I mean, at least we can use this animate kill to start healing people. Assuming I can make it happen. Is there anything I could do to make this work? Let's just focus down one of them. I'll spend 2 stamina to fly to get to here. Then I'll Blade Works to attack this animate. Alright, 2 oranges, 9 defense. Good luck. 11, so 2, 3. The physical is going to get negated completely, but it'll do 2 magic. Alright. I'll go ahead and spend 2 stamina to attack again. I'll use intervention to reroll both dice. I will use Sword of Dominions to reroll the 3. Thank you. 13. So that's 4, 5, 6, goes down to 3, goes up to 5 kills. Holy cow. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our loot first. Monster loot. I think there's only one option for this. Yeah, because we already have the Quicken Eye. So I think the only thing that remains is the Animate Shard. Animate Consumable. During the shop and trade phase, if you sell this item, gain an additional 25 gold. So selling a material is already 25 gold, so selling it as like this would be worth 50, which is definitely not bad. It will go into the stash because I don't have a slot open for it. I will go ahead and use the passive effect here to heal an ally with an SOI for 3. I'm going to heal Remy for 3. Okay. Unfortunately, that's all I can really do this round. So next round. Oh, sorry, I forgot the important thing. Animate. Alright, everything felt like slow motion as Orion moved about in the animate body. He didn't feel heavy. It was more of a sensation of his limbs taking longer to respond than he was used to. His axe buried itself deep into the Gavadin's back, proving that he wasn't slow to fight. He swung again, dropping his enemy. The strength of this body was immense, and the axe hit with a solid, satisfying thud. That was one monster that wouldn't be a problem anymore. So, Animate has pretty decent strength and perception. Has 3 armor, has regeneration, so can heal. During the refresh phase, you'll heal for 2. So not status, but refresh. Like the Shadows is a exhaust move 2. In fact, it's the same as the Discipline of the same name. Quick Blow has cost 1 to do a follow-up, and that follow-up is ranged, which is fantastic. 2, it's Obscuring Veil, or 2 stamina to cast Obscuring Veil, which can target all figures within SOI, inflict darkness. Now, the bad part here is it says all figures, which means this hits allies. Then we got Perdition's Hammer, which is an attack that's empowered, and then we got Perdition's Change, which is the range 4 range attack. Symbols, nothing too special on that front. Okay, so there you go. We have all 6 of the standard conduit summons now. Everything else is going to be from supplemental material. All right, that is it on that. Yep, so that is everything. Shovel. Animate goes first. That's what I was afraid of. All right, Remy is the target. All right, so it's going to cast first. 8. So I'll be rolling a white and a purple. I got 9, so I resist it. Then it's going to make a ranged attack, which I will dodge with a defensive core. I have 13 defense. It misses. Then it's going to move up and attack the person with the most damage, which is Nightingale, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. I do have some backup stuff I can do if she does get hit, but there's not anything else I can do about it. Alright, Skull misses, thank God. My alternative, but the only thing I could have done is pop Bottle Blessings to try to just mitigate the heals. Or, yeah, heal as I get damaged. But then there would have been the follow-up attack, and it would have been bad. Alright, goes to Remy then. Thank you for coming into my attack range. We got 3 stamina. Fortunately, we don't really have anything for rerolls. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 stamina and do Onslaught, and we'll just see what happens. Alright, 11 is a hit. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4. Goes down to 1, and then 2 magic. We'll do 3 damage. And then follow-up attack. Not much I can do about that, unless I want to pop an Enchanted Piercing. I'll just take the miss. Alright, Blade works. Alright, 12. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 5 damage. Alright. Did what I could here. Go ahead and move on to Zeke. So we got the Earth Loba coming our way and all sorts of other fun stuff. I'm going to get 3 stamina. At this point, I'm just going to spend a stamina to transform back to human form. And, well, actually, you know what? We'll spend 2 to go ahead and give Barrier to Rook. So his magic will do even more damage. Then I will transform. unfortunately. There's not really much else I could transform into without provoking fancy attacks. Actually, I could transform into an animate instead of transforming back. I think I'll wait though. I want to let this. I want to let the Earthlow just come at us. Rook. He's gonna get 3 stamina. I will spend 1 to go ahead and give intervention to Remy. Or actually, sorry, it'll be free because I'm casting on someone else. Then I will spend 2 and try to blast this animate. And we'll empower it, and we'll cry. 16. Alright, fails. I do have 5 armor now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll do 10 damage. Which will kill it immediately. Alright, animate dead. 7 gold. 394. Alright, that leaves me with 1 stamina left, which I will just hold on to. Goes to Earthlow. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we go to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 3 stamina. And I'll spend 1 to do a utility core move for 2 spaces to here. And then I'm going to spend 2 to shoot. Alright, I'll re-roll the 3. I'll kill the messenger to 2 into a 7, so that's 15. Versus 8, so it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It'll do 8 damage. Alright, and also a conviction check. He is now poisoned. Okay. That is it for Nightingale, and it for the round. Goes to Nightingale again. She'll get 3 stamina. I will spend all of it to do an empowered shot. I will use intervention to reroll all of it. And then flip that kill the messenger, or kill that minimum die to its maximum value. I haven't moved, so it's going to be 14 versus 8, so 6, 7, 8, 9, which will go back down to 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 10 damage. Okay. Then I will go ahead and shift 1 step forward, because I can. Alright. Goes to Zeke. Zeke will get 3 stamina. I'm going to spend 1 of it to go ahead and get haste active, which I will put on Rook. And then I will spend 1 to do a utility core move back to here. And then we'll just hang out. Goes to Remy. Yeah, Remy's going to get 3 stamina. I will actually just pass turn. Earthlow is going to go. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, first I roll poison. 5 damage, which will kill it. Yay, poison. Give me loot. 9 gold. That is definitely loot. 403. Yeah, this is why you do bounties, by the way. Bounties are just get you so many resources. And I think, honestly, compared to the one that comes in the box, the 2-skull bounty, the Blighted Terror, or whatever it's called, I think like the other ones just give you so much more. Like Cave Sickle Queen and this seem to really just drop you a lot more loot. That saying, the reward for Blighted Terror is actually pretty nice as well. All right, so that goes to Rook now. Rook will get a bunch of stamina. We're gonna go ahead and at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and reapply intervention on him and then move him to here. I don't want to trigger the event just yet because I don't know what's coming. All right, new round. All right. Well, actually, no, sorry. There's one thing I did want to do. Yeah, I can actually do that. So I'm going to do, before I end my turn, I'm going to actually do a re-equip and get out these juice boxes and use them both on, I'll use them both on Nightingale to heal 6. And then do a re-equip to essentially get everything back into their original spot. Okay, sorry about that. Now it goes to Nightingale. It's a new round for her. She'll get 3 stamina. I will go ahead and do a utility core move to here and trigger the blue objective. All right. Did the party make a surprise entrance? No. All right. Yeah, we did not make a surprise entrance. Someone stands here blocking the path. You call out, hoping that you may have found your first survivor. To your relief, they answer. Too late, they say in a raspy, tortured moan. She wants you too. Before you can react, they lunge in your direction. As they emerge in the light, you can see a body just as mutilated as the other poor souls you encountered in the caves. You cry out to defend yourself as the tortured victim pounces on you. Remove the blue objective token and spawn a... Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I was blanking out for a second. So remove the blue objective token or spawn it with a spawn a tortured victim on the space's objective token occupied. Then in the current turn and the torture victim you just spawn activates immediately. At the start of the next round and every round after that, thereafter it activates normally. Okay, so what ended up happening here is it interrupts her turn. Yeah, in the current turn, so Nightingale's turn ends immediately, and then usually these things activate at like the start of the next round. But instead it's going to go ahead and activate immediately. Okay, so torture victim is going to move. Well, it's going to move and attack, but there's not anything I can do about that. So it's just going to attack Nightingale. I will dodge with a occult shirt. That puts me at 12, and we'll just roll her dice. Maybe I shouldn't. It does 0 damage, because this guy doesn't have symbols. Since it did 0 damage, I do still get to counter. so I guess I will go ahead and counter. And I kill him. Alright. Technically I can take a step as well because of my symbols, so I will. And move up 1 step. Okay, goes to Rook. Rook will go to full stamina. We will go ahead and activate intervention on Nightingale. And then I will spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. So 6, 8, 10. There you go. Yeah, so I want Rook. I don't want Rook to be out of position. He's kind of he is our bulkiest character now. He has the highest armor, has the highest health, and his spells are actually do tons of damage as long as he doesn't hurt himself. Goes to Zeke. Zeke will get 3 stamina. We're gonna go ahead and spend 1 to put haste on somebody else. We'll go ahead and put it on Remy. And then we're going to go ahead and spend a stamina transforming again. We'll go Earthloa. I'm going to spend 2 stamina to put Barrier on Nightingale. Because at this point she kind of needs all the help she can get. Actually, you know what? Give it to Remy. I'm fine with that. That is it for Zeke. It goes to Remy. Remy will be at full stamina. We're going to spend 2 of it to begin flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, we don't... Do we really want that to be the thing? No, actually, we're going to do this instead. We'll fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. I think we need someone else to go and get the items. Because if we get consumables, I would like them to be in actual slots. Alright, that is it for the round. No urgency because we did spawn a one of the crazy people, torture victims. Alright, goes to Zeke. He's going to get 3 stamina. We'll spend 1 to transform back into human form. Then spend a stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to spend a stamina to go ahead and do Banish Knowledge and put Haste on Nightingale. And then the current's going to drag him up 1 space. Okay, goes to Remy. Remy will go to full stamina. We will spend a stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and trigger the red totem. I was going to the book. No, the book's in front of me. All right. All right. Red totem. Through a wide stone passage, the path meanders over precipitous drops into the abyss. Did the party make a surprise entrance? No. A group of people in ragged clothes linger here, staring off into space in seeming distress. None move or seem to do anything, or at least until you appear. At the center of the group is a towering metal figure, an animate. The adventurer who activated this totem must immediately make a presence 12 check. Presence 12. Unfortunately, my presence is a grand total of 3. Alright, so I need to roll a 9 with 2 purples. Almost. That was actually really close. You know what? We'll try again. Intervention. Use Enchanted Piercing and hope for the best. There we go. That's a pass. Hopefully it was worth it. I don't know what it will do. Alright. Bye-bye Enchanted Piercing. If they pass, read the curiously hidden rule helping out. If they fail, read the curiously hidden rule. We have no choice. Okay, so we do helping out. As you approach the crowd, you see some, more signs of the same horrible treatment that the other humans have here received. Yet there's something different about these ones. They're fresher somehow. Their eyes seem more alive. The metal figure points in your direction as though commanding them to attack. You don't have to do this, you say, stepping forward. We can help you. In answer, you receive only desperate moans. With so much stone covering their faces, it's unclear if they could talk even if they wanted. One thing is clear, they don't want to fight you. Spawn 1 animate on the space the red totem occupied, then spawn 3 torture victims adjacent to the animate. These torture victims treat the animate as an opponent and will not attack an adventurer. If the animate is defeated and at least one of these torture victims remains on the board, read the curiously hidden rule, nothing you can do. Okay. So, let me spawn some stuff. So, animate on this thing. Alright, spawn animate on the space the red totem occupied, so it's going to be in the corner. And then 3 victims adjacent. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much about that. Mainly because of they're in the way. Okay. They will not attack an adventure if an animate is defeated and at least one of these torture victims remains on the board. Read the curiously hidden rule, nothing you can do. Well, nothing you can do is what happens if you don't pass the check. So, it is what it is. Oh no, that's we have no choice. Okay. So, if we can keep one of them alive, that would actually be nice. So the thing that's weird about this, treat the animate as an opponent and will not, if the animate is defeated. Okay. It is still Remy's turn. I can keep moving if I want to, though there's not really much I can go to. I can't, like I said, I can't attack the animate because these guys are in the way. They are treated as figures. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, it's an intelligent combatant figure. All right, we can make that work. As for my movement, we're just going to move to here. I'll just take our loss there. All right. Yeah, that is it for. I mean, it's either that or I go straight for the green objective, but I don't think there's a point in doing that. And throwing knives are not going to do much to these guys. So I'll just stop here. Animate's going to go. It's going to have to fight these guys. So it's just going to make a power attack against one of them. I'll have it go after the purple one. Actually, I'll have it go after... Yeah, I'll go after the purple one. Okay. So it hits. It's going to immediately kill it. It can't move away, so it's just going to stay in place. Okay. I think that's how it works. I apologize if I messed up there. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will go up to full stamina. We'll spend 1 to move. As for jumping, I need to check something on jumping. 1 second. Okay, so I looked up jumping. As long as they're just in adjacent space, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be solid land, it looks like. So I will just do some jumping. I'll check one more time, though. Yeah, it only has a restriction on where you're jumping out of. It has to be normal terrain. Cannot be occupied by another figure. Can't jump over figures. Yeah, so yeah, Zeke can help out. I'll spend 1 stamina to move. We'll make a jump across. Look, so with Zeke's help, I should be good. That is 10, 14. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys won't attack us, so we're not going to worry about that. Alright, next I will spend 3 stamina to shoot this thing. Within power. Okay, I will re-roll the 3. Alright, that is a 9, so I do hit exactly. It's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down to 1, and then another 4 magic damage, so 5 in total. And then I will go ahead and it has to do a conviction check. Passes. And that is it for Nightingale. I'll go ahead and use a utility core to move 1 space. Okay, goes to Rook. Rook will go ahead and give intervention to Remy. And then gain our stamina, spend 1 to move. We're going to go 1, 2 and get adjacent to this thing. Maybe face him as well. Alright, I'll spend 2 stamina and power to cast Courage Stifle. Oh, wow. 14. Alright, 10 damage. I'll cast again, just a regular cast. Only 8. I'll use an intervention. 12. Still no go. Alright, new round. So I believe it's what, end of the round or start of the round? Don't think it matters. The start of each round. Okay. So we'll go ahead and shuffle initiative. And we'll first resolve this. These guys are going to attack. I'll start with the green one. Misses. And then the other one's going to be at -1 because it's attacking through allies. Hits but does no damage. And then this guy's going to heal for 2 and continue with his turn. He's going to swing at... I guess I'll go after Rook because these guys aren't on the initiative track. So Rook will try to dodge with a defensive core. A whole lot of nothing. Alright, this will be empowered. Misses. I will go ahead and counter. I hit for 1, 2, 3, and that is it. No damage because of armor. Alright, it tries to back away but can't move anywhere. So that is it for that. Goes to Remy. Unfortunately, Remy can't do much right now. Yeah, I actually can't do anything right now. I'll spend 2 to fly. For the green objective, do I need to do anything fancy? On or adjacent. Alright, we're just going to fly over to here. And then that'll be it. Goes to Rook. Rook will get 4 stamina. I will go ahead and spend 1 to give myself intervention. And then spend 2 to cast, and I will empower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. Alright, that will kill. Animate's dead. 5 gold. 408. Yeah, thanks to the refresh after that first encounter. There are still 2 item cards in there. There's just the normal item and the unique. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. It was at least 1 person survived. At least one of these torture victims remains on the board, read the curiously hidden rule, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. With their escort defeated, the tortured victims turn to you for help. One of their numbers stumbles forward, while the others turn for the edge. Before you can react, they fling themselves over the edge, plunging into the darkness. Remove all tortured victims from the board. One remains, however. As she approaches, you see she's not as disfigured as the rest. There's a light blue crystal stuck in her chest. She lost all her hair, and her skin seems damp. Otherwise, she seems in control of herself. We thought she would save us, she says. She's killing them. Please have to help the others. She points the way you came. The party may choose to rescue her or send her on her way. If they choose to rescue her, place the blue objective on an adventure card. If not, she flees into the darkness and vanishes from view. We'll go ahead and rescue her. Place her on an adventure card. I'll put her with Rook, since he is the closest. So was this, let me read this. Place the blue objective on the adventurer's card. Okay, so take this, and you now have that. We're just going to set it here to show it's visible. It's just easier to see that way. Okay, that is it for that. So we still have the door to deal with, and that is about it. Rook is going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Zeke is going to get 3 stamina. I'm going to spend 1 to transform into a Mercow, and then do aquatic zoom to go 1, 2. And then spend... Actually, you know what? Don't even bother doing that. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to finally get haste on yourself. And then we'll spend a stamina to move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then use a utility core to move up. And then the current will take us one more space. Alright. That is it for Zeke. Goes to Nightingale. Full stamina. I'll go ahead and use this opportunity to do a re-equip. I'm going to swap out the magic bomb, put in these. And then spend a stamina moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can do a 8, 9 to here. Okay. New round. Alright, goes to Remy. Not sure I really want to activate this thing, but I don't think I have a choice. I mean, like I said, I'm not playing with urgency, but I don't want to stall either. Especially since I don't really have that many benefits of doing so. Really, the only person that can benefit from stalling besides... Well, I'll take that back. There's the benefit of stalling is to make sure everyone has intervention. The other benefit of stalling in this case, and now that Zeke has all of his transformations for now, is if he's ever wounded, I can always just switch him to animate and just let him sit there and heal. But you know what? If it, that cost me 5 XP and a pain of dealing with conduit summoning, so it is a trade-off. All right, so green objective represents a sturdy door. All right, an adventure on or adjacent to this token may make an encounter action. So we'll do that now. If to try and open it, if they do, read the following hidden text. Did the party make a surprise entrance? No. The door is locked tight. Someone knew you were coming and doesn't want you to get any further. You might have to backtrack to find a key. Flip this objective to the white side and leave it on the board. You wander away from the door, taking a few minutes to venture further into the shadows. Behind what you thought was a large statue is a narrow passage leading another direction. Maybe you'll find the key there. Unfortunately, all the time you spent searching attracted attention. Place tiles, tokens, and figures according to diagram 6. Okay, so this is now a white objective. And we do diagram 6. I'll go ahead and put a break here and deal with that. BRB. Alright, let's get back to this. So what's interesting about this setup is it purposely puts this off alignment to ensure these don't connect. So we got these tiles now. We have a new green. We have the green totem, which I'm pretty sure we don't have line of sight for. We do not. There is a red objective, which let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Red objective. This objective token represents the ruin of a makeshift camp. An adventurer on or adjacent to this token may make an encounter action to search for survivors. If they do, read the following hidden text. There's a red loot token. We do have some more of the crazy people, which they will not act until the start of the next round. And then we have a Gavaden right here. All right. That should be everything. Yeah, we just resolved green totem or green objective. Okay. It goes to Remy. Remy is going to go ahead and spend. It is risky, but I think I'll do it. I will spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, and then jump. 3, 4. I shouldn't be able to fail this, but I'll roll it anyway. Good to go. I'm going to go ahead and do a Blade Works, which is going to make the Gavaden dodge. Oh boy. Alright, 14. Good luck. Not quite. I'll let it miss, and he's going to get courage and then counter. Hopefully it doesn't hit me too hard. He's going to shoot back at me. I will dodge with an occult shirt. I will use an intervention to reroll the skull. Alright, 15. That misses. Courage goes away. And then I get a free counter, so I'll attack again. 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 6 damage. Okay. Then I will go ahead and do a onslaught. 12. So again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will kill. So probably didn't need to use onslaught, but that's all right. We killed the Gavaden before it can do anything. 6 gold. 414. Yay for setting up at the door to the last round, so I can actually move away from it. Alright, unfortunately, unless I want to pop a fight drive, or start throwing knives at things, I think that's going to be it for that. It goes to Zeke. Zeke's going to get 4 stamina because he is now hasted. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 to activate the blue loot token. It's been a long time coming, but we finally reached one. Alright, blue loot. Alright. You lift the pack away from the edge by the strap, but find the ground gives way beneath you. You may choose to jump for safety or try to save the pack. If you want to jump for safety, read A. If you choose to try and save the pack, read B. I will try to save the pack, because I went all this way. The ground crumbles, and you know you'll only have a brief moment to act before you lose the pack to the darkness. A glimpse of the depths at the depths below, and you realize that if you aren't careful, you'll lose more than whatever treasure is in this pact. Make an agility 10 check. I have 4 agility, so here goes nothing. I don't have any rerolls either. Good luck. Ah, thank you, game. Sweet. Alright. You get your hands around the strap of the pack and slip as you leap, but no purchase beneath your footing. The overwhelming feeling of weightlessness sets in as you scream, flailing in the dark with your treasure. You are defeated. Then remove the loot token from the board and place a dangerous terrain token on the space it occupied. Cool. Alright, well, that's it for Zeke then. Yeah, I don't have any way of re-rolling it, so it is what it is. And since I didn't know what Checo was going to happen, I mean, even if I had swapped to something else, there's no way for me to pass. None of these have the highest agility is 6. Alright, I'll put a dangerous terrain here, not that it really matters. At least we don't have to worry about Zeke trying to catch up with us, I guess. Alright. Well, I think he'll come back if we end up having a... If we get to the next encounter, he'll be back at half-life. Bye-bye, Zeke. You, as always, found a way to kill yourself. And it's always with a failed skill check. Goes to Rook. Alright, Rook will get 4 stamina. I'm going to go ahead and spin 2 to cast on the yellow crazy person. 12. These guys have double purples for their conviction. Okay, that one dies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that one dies. Alright, and then I'll spin 1 to move. And go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is still clipping. 4. 5 will provoke an attack, and I'll let it go in. If they hit me, they deserve it. 10, they hit, but they do 0 damage because they don't use symbols. And then I will counter. I hit, and it will do at least 1 damage and kill this guy. It will stop my movement, though, so I'll be back where I was originally hit and countered. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 3 stamina. We'll spend 2 to shoot. We'll not move. We'll shoot one of them. Okay, that'll do at least 1 damage and kill it. Symbols don't matter here, so I'll shoot the other one. That will do at least 1 damage because this thing has 8 defense. Okay, kills the other one. Alright, I'll go ahead and just move a step. Actually, I'll move 2 steps and call it good. Well, my rounds got a lot easier. I only have 3 characters now. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 stamina. Oh, I forgot. Since I killed the Gavadan earlier, she should have healed 3 damage, which I will happily do. Alright. I'll spend a stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should put me in a view. Yep. Green Totem. Let me stand up so I can put this to the light. You venture nervously into the dark, hoping your speed can keep you safe from any monsters who might discover you. In the cavern beyond is a smattering of blankets, boxes, and makeshift shelters, all arranged at the edge of a narrow platform. Standing watch over this camp is a single armored animate, sword raised high to prevent you from venturing further. Spawn 1 animate in any non-dangerous terrain space on the southern edge of UM48. Okay, southern edge of UM48. I believe that's this one. Yep, that is UM48. We get you. Okay, we'll put you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I do like these shorter totems. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 stamina to shoot and empower it. I have moved, so we got that going for us. 11, so I do hit by 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, so we'll go down to 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just do 7 damage. I was thinking about maybe moving back, but I think we're okay. I will use the utility core to move back a step, though. Alright, goes to animate. It's going to heal for 2. And then move closer. 1, 2, 3. I will go ahead and do an Overwatch shot as it's coming at us. This will be at +1. Oh, sorry, I did forget about poison. Okay, resisted the poison. Now we shoot again. +1 to this. I'll re-roll the 3. And then I'll kill the messenger. Oops, sorry. Kill the messenger, the 1. So that's 15. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll do 9 damage. And then another conviction check. Good to go. Then it's going to shoot. And it'll go after Nightingale because she's highest on initiative. I will use a cult shirt to try to dodge. I will use intervention to re-roll that. Oh, well, 10 is better than nothing. In fact, it was enough. Alright, so I do dodge and I'll counter. Again, +1 to this. I do hit. This will be 11, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll do 4 damage. Killing it. Wait, no it isn't. 11, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 3 is 4. Yeah, 4 damage. That kills. Love archers. 9 gold. 10 cards left. 4, 2, 3. I definitely look forward to divvying up, going through the spoils here once we get through this. I hope we pass it. It'll be nice to pass this, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. We just essentially miss out on XP. We can retry it later if we really want to, but it is what it is. Rook. Let's go ahead and use this opportunity. We'll get 4 stamina. We'll do an intervention to refresh that for her. We'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm not going to mess with anything this round. I just have to be adjacent to the token, so yeah, I'm good. I'm in a good position right now. All right, goes to Remy. I don't really know what to expect with this. Remy will get 4 stamina. We'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll just stop in the hindering terrain. All right, new round. Nightingale goes first. Goes up to 4 stamina. I'll just take a step back. Yeah, I'll take a 2-step back, and that's it. Goes to Rook. Rook will go to full stamina. We'll spend 1 to go ahead and activate the red objective. It's either that or I do the red loot token, but honestly, the last one nearly murdered me. So, or it did murder me. So you know what? We'll go to the red objective first. Red objective. Does the party have the blue objective token on any adventure sheet? Yes. The first merchant you rescued keeps her distance while you search, remaining in the shadows. I hope she didn't call for the others yet, she says. Maybe they're up here. Make a perception 12 skill check. God damn it. There's other numbers besides 10 and 12. All right, well, I have a perception of 2, so I need to roll a 10 on this. Pretty close. I would need to roll a 3 on an enchanted piercing. It'll be a 66% chance. All right, enchanted piercing. Do your thing. Oh my! Oh game, bottle blessing. This better be worth it. All right, we passed. Bye bye bottle blessing. Now we have good things in the consumable thing. All right. We passed. Hopefully it was worth it. Pass. Yeah, I wish it gave more hints of like what to kind of expect skill-wise, because since every character is kind of specialized in one skill and kind of mad at everything else, it really just kind of hurts you. After some time, you discover someone cowering in an overturned crate. Frail but alive. You give them some supplies and promise to take them to safety. Place the red objective as a tracker token on your adventure card to show that you've rescued someone. Okay. That's good. All right, so yeah, we get the red objective and we could add it to our card. Neat. It only cost me a bottle blessing. I mean, we'll have plenty of time to refresh our consumables, but like, hopefully we'll get something from this red loot token. All right, red loot token. What are you gonna kill me too? Did you make a surprise entrance? No. You searched the empty camp in a hurry, hoping to get out before more reinforcements arrive. After some deliberation, you find a rusty metal key. This must go to the door you saw earlier. Flip the white objective back to green side. An adventure on or adjacent to the green objective token may make an encounter action to read the curiously hidden rule. Ominous click. The key isn't the only thing you find. Fortunately, you gain 3 random mundane consumables in the wreckage of the camp. Thank you. All right, so we flip this back to the green side, and we get 3 random consumables. Smoke bomb. Okay, cool. We got our blessing back and an MF fortitude. We do have slots for all these, so we'll put that to use. Honestly, I don't care about the magic bomb. We'll do this setup for now. Okay, cool. Progress made. Then I will spend a stamina to move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's it. Okay, Remy. Get all your stamina and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, at this point we would technically get an urgency, but I don't care. Especially with these big maps. These maps are so huge that urgency would just be way too harsh of a punishment. Especially like the amount of enemies they throw at you, just rushing in would just is kind of just arbitrary difficulty in my opinion. But I'm gonna go ahead and clear the loot board just so it's not flooded. Alright, we just did Rook's going first this time. Rook will get 4 stamina. I'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, 9, 10, and then I'll activate it. All right, Onimus, click. With a key in hand, the door opens to reveal a ramp leading downward. It's too steep to climb during a fight, but you still might have to use this way. You still might have to use this way out. You tie off a long sturdy rope, then toss it down the ramp. The first time an adventurer wishes to descend down the ramp, read curiously hidden rule like a theme park. All right. Is it just something it doesn't seem to take an action. Sure, we'll just dive in and see what happens. You slide down the ramp, descending a smooth stone path at rapid speed. Before your rope runs out, the camp levels out, depositing you at the foot of a dark, ominous bridge. Place tiles, tokens, and figures according to Diagram 7, then warp your figure to the space that the yellow objective occupies. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, so same thing as the previous encounter, there's not enough space. I went ahead and took the tiles where we went to the camp, set it aside, and then put this up here. Rook is going to be over at the yellow objective, and of course, the usual tactics, spawn a million things around me. So we get to deal with that. It's going to be rough. Luckily, I have 1 stack of heavy, so I may not die immediately. There are special encounter rules. What it just says is the green objective will warp you to... any figure who moves into the space occupied by the green objective must immediately warp to this and then displace whoever's down there. Which I'll look up displace when that matters. Also, while I was setting this up, this tile here, 58, just gone. Thankfully, these things... you can click refill, and that will completely restore the bag back to what it was originally. So that was able to find this bridge. There's a green loot token here, yellow totem, orange totem, and then we have 3 cave sickles and 2 earth loas. I do need to roll a purple, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, it's just going to be regular cave sickles, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, I moved down and activated, didn't I? So that is I can't move. I mean, I could try killing something for what it's worth. So that one can't see me. That one can. That one won't. Is going to be annoying. I would like to not get completely wrecked, but I think I'm just going to have to hold on to what I have. Okay, so that's it for Rook then. Earthlow is going to go. We'll start with Earthlow 1. It's going to put barrier on somebody. I could pick the target, so I'll put it on the cave sickle. Then it's going to go 1, 2, and take a swing at Rook. Rook will try to dodge using a defensive core. 11 defense. Okay, misses. The other one's going to take a swing. I will dodge with a stamina. Only 9. That saved me. Okay. That's what I was worried about, getting punched a bunch and being paralyzed, but we managed to dodge that bullet. Alright, K-Sickle Red's going to start spewing stuff at me. Only one is in SOI, so it's just going to roll a white and a purple. I will not dodge. That is maximum roll. 14, so it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, let me take a step back. It was 14, so it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll do 4 damage if I let it go through. I'll let it go through and take 4 damage. And it'll go into melee range and take a swing at me. Okay, this time it will be it'll be 2 whites. All right, attack misses. I am going to go ahead and counter and empower it. It would hit, but it won't do anything. Well, it'll do something. It'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll do 3 damage. I mean, that's with barrier. So yeah, 3 damage. I'll work with it. Also, I'm just thinking again. 14 would have been 6, down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have taken 5 damage, right? Because it was maximum, right? It was 14. And I had 8 defense, so it would have been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I should have taken 5 damage, sorry. I don't know why I had the number wrong. Give me a moment. Okay, I remember. Okay, it was 4 damage. Sorry, my brain is fried. That first attack was only a white and purple, so there were less symbols, and there was 1 less shield symbol. Okay, so yeah, I only took 4 damage. Attack missed, and we're good to go, or at least did no damage. All right, now we do purple K-Sickle. It's going to have to move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to have to move closer. We'll take a step close and shoot at Rook. It'll be at -1, but it'll still be 2 whites. So that's going to be 12. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll do 3 damage. All right, and then this one is going to shift over to here and shoot at Rook. -1 to this. Holy cow, calm down, game. 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I take 3 damage again. Glad I had him dive in. Holy cow, that was near max rolls on all of them. Remy will go. Let's look up the rule for displace, I guess. Displace. When instructed to displace other figures, place any figures that would be occupying spaces beneath a figure's base onto the nearest unoccupied space to the figure that displaced them. Placing figures in this way does not count as movement, ignores heavy and hulking, and does not provoke break attacks. If the space a figure is placed onto is dangerous terrain, that figure may immediately jump to the nearest non-dangerous unoccupied space. Thank you. All right. And then let's look at this rule again. Okay, so it warps me, but it doesn't say anything about interrupting my movement, so I will take that into heart. All right, go to full stamina. We'll spend 1 to move and get to doing this. Let's, we'll spend a stamina to move. We'll displace Rook down this way. And I'll just stop there and just start going to town. All right. I'm going to do a Blade Works attacking this Cave Sickle. All right, it's 13, so it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll definitely kill it. I will go ahead and use my Sword of Dominions to heal Rook for 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I have to go towards the red one, because if I don't, it's just going to kick me off the face of the earth. So I'll spend 1 stamina to Shady Training to here. Spend 3 to do an Onslaught. 9 is a hit. It's going to be 0 physical, but it'll do 2 magic. And then I'll follow up. 2 magic. Yay, otherworldly. And a 3rd attack. I'll do a Sword of Dominion to reroll one of those. Alright. Nightingale. Go to full stamina. You'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you down here. Okay, and I don't think I have a way of getting... is that clipping? It is not clipping. It is not clipping the base, that is. Alright, in that case, I'm going to start shooting some cave sickles. It's my favorite pastime. Alright, I will spend 2 stamina to shoot the cave sickle. I have moved, so no modifiers. Also, this should have refreshed. If I were to do 7 right now, that would be what, 10? It would be just short of actually getting a kill. Alright, so I'll go ahead and re-roll the 3 first. Alright, I'll make that. Well, actually, no, I'll do an intervention at this point. Screw it. Well, I hit for 2 damage. Man, these rolls are sucky. Sorry, it'll be orange. I'll spend 2 more stamina to shoot again. Not worrying about Sickle Venom because they're immune to poison. 9, which will be 1, 2, 3. 3 damage. That is it for Nightingale. Go to new round. Good luck, everybody. Okay, Rook goes first. Rook will get 4 stamina. And we'll see if we can make some stuff happen. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cast and empower it. I'm going to target the purple Earth Loa. Good luck. 14. So if you roll max, you didn't. Take 10 damage. Thank you, Barrier. I'll go ahead and cast again. Just rolling the orange this time. Only 12. Or sorry, only 10. Nope. Alright. Geez, these max rolls. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 stamina thanks to haste. Even dead, he's still contributing. I need to deal with this Earth Loa, and there's not really much I can do about it. I will move a step closer, and we need to hope we kill this Earth Loa now. So, actually, it's not even safe. Yes, it is safe. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Earth Loa. I haven't taken any actual movements. I am going to... Yeah, we'll just do a regular attack. Alright, I will change that to a 7, so that's 13. So it'll be 5 base. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was 13. So 5 base, the armor, the defense, sorry, the, is it armor or defense? Yeah, armor will reduce that down to 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll do 5 damage. And then he needs to make a check. He is poisoned. Alright. I'll spend 2 more stamina. And target the orange cave sickle. I'll re-roll the 3. Actually, I don't need to. This is 10, 2, 3, 4. It'll kill it. Bye-bye, orange cave sickle. Alright. Goes to Remy. So, Remy, I just need you to do at least 10 damage, but if you can do 11, that would be great. Alright. Let's go ahead and spend 3 and start with the onslaught. And maybe, just maybe you'll hit with all 3. Okay, 13. So it's going to be 5 base, so 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll do 5 damage. And then follow up. It still hits 10, so it'll be 1. The physical will do 0, and then 2 magic. And then the last follow up. Well, it is what it is. I'll go ahead and do Blade Works now. And attack again. Alright, this is 11, so 3. Okay, physical's not going to do anything, but I'll do 2 magic. Putting at 18. Not much I can do about that, is there? Alright. Should I just risk my death? Sure. Why not? I'm going to do a Shady Training, which will provoke. And I'll dodge with the Occult Shirt. Okay. 11. I swear to God if you roll max. Game. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take 6 damage. At least I get to move back a step, I guess. Alright, well, there's a chance I may lose Nightingale for this. God, Remy. Zeke's already dead. I don't want you to follow him. Alright, roll the purple die. Good luck. Alright, kills it. So, I was hoping to kill it so I can heal off of it, but that is apparently not in the cards. 9 gold. At least you got me lots of gold. 432. Okay. Alright. That was an... Sorry, I did that in the wrong order. So, Earthflow is still going to die. We already rolled it. But the Cave Sickle actually needs to do something. It's going to shoot at Nightingale. Yeah, it's going to shoot at Nightingale. Which... I will let it go through. So I'll be at -1 because shooting through an ally. It hits 2, 3, 4. I'll do 4 damage. And then it's going to move up. And while it's moving up, I will do an Overwatch shot. Alright, that is 9, 10, so 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it could have gone here, here. Technically, it'll be 1 less damage. It'll be 3 damage because I -1 because it'll obviously take the route that's most beneficial. I'll use Occult Shirt to evade. +1. All right, I might get poisoned. I'm gonna get poisoned. 9, 3, 4, 5. I take 5 damage. That's assuming I live long enough. Holy cow! What are these freaking rolls? All right, Conviction. 9. Okay, I do resist the poison, just barely. Holy cow. Okay, now this Earthloa dies. And the other one's going to attack Rook. Rook is going to dodge with the defensive core. 12. Misses. I'll go ahead and counter. I hit, but I do no damage. Alright, new round. Alright, Earthlow is going to attack again. I don't have anything to dodge with that I really want to use right now, so go to town. Alright, this will be 11, so 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll do 1 damage, and then I have to make a conviction check. I'll go ahead and intervention it. Alright, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to get knocked back 1 space, and I'm paralyzed. Remy, I need you to, like, please kill something. I know it's difficult. Not trying to tell you how to do your job, but I'm going to do a Shady Training to there. I'm then going to do Blade Works. Try to kill something. I'll re-roll the 2. There we go, that'll kill. I'll heal. I'm going to heal Remy for 3. Alright, draw loot, please. 5 gold. 4, 3, 7. Eight cards left in the deck. 25% chance to actually get a card that we get a item card. And then I'm going to spend a stamina to move and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but there is obstructing terrain here, blocking all the totems. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and just spend 2 to attack. God, you know the point of these orange dice is because they're actually supposed to be more accurate, but no, surprisingly that was not the case. All right, 4 stamina up, and then I become immune to paralysis. Then it goes to Nightingale. Nightingale gets 4 stamina, and spend 2 to shoot the Earthloa. Earthloa is gone already. Actually, I will spend a stamina to take 2 steps with my utility core, and then I'm going to do an empowered shot. I'll re-roll the 3, and then I'll do kill the messenger to make that a 7. This is why I like archers. Kill the messenger. You see how bad I roll? This kind of helps mitigate it. 12, 13, so 5. So down to 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. No, didn't get poisoned though. So let's make sure I did that number right though. 5 base, so it goes down to 0, then 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 damage. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure. I think the purple Earthlow probably was supposed to throw a barrier out, but honestly, it would not have made a difference. That is it for Nightingale. New round. All right, Rook. Let's give yourself intervention, and then we're just going to do some courage stifles. At this point, actually no, never mind. We're not doing courage stifle. We'll give intervention to Remy, and we'll see if she can do her job. Instead, Rook is going to focus on his stuff. Actually, he's not too wounded. He's at 8. So yeah, we'll spend a stamina to move and just get ready for next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, goes to Remy. All right, Remy, you just have to hit with Blade Works. that hits with Blade Works. And then I'll use the Sword of Dominions to heal. Alright, and then I'll use Sword of Dominions to move diagonally this way. And while we're doing that, let's get ourselves a loot card. 7 gold. 444. Alright. Man. These encounters are dense, to say the least. I mean, these are supposed to, like I mentioned before, they are supposed to be meant to be like big crawl mode standalones. But even by that scale, these things are bigger than any crawl mode I've ever done. So I did a diagonal move. Let's do a regular move now. Spend a stamina. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. That should be fine. Yep. So what I can do is I can do Shady Training to get to activate that tile next round. Nightingale. Nightingale, just try to be safe. That's all I can really ask you. We'll take one step over and that's it. New round. Nightingale, huh? Alright. Well, I guess you'll be the one that triggers it. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow totem. Oh boy. Where is... Oh, there's the totem. Okie dokie. How exhausting. You move to approach before noticing the horrible state of the ground before you. The floor here is covered with gore. Bits and pieces of various bodies scattered and broken. Most aren't human, but you see a severed hand emerging from one patch of bloody ground, and several other pieces you're sure came from human beings. Did the party make a surprise entrance? No. A voice speaks to you from the darkness through a strange accent you've never heard before. Even so, her words are clear. You are unwelcome in this place. I will not allow you to rob these of their salvation. Spawn 6 torture victims on any elevation 1 space on tile UM52. Okay. This is actually not terrible, because these guys are actually easy to fight. So elevation 1, by the way, is down in this gore pit. Yes, apparently Middara has gore pits. So was it 6 of them? Yep, 6 of them. And they won't do anything for now, which is nice. So any elevation 1 tile. Okay. I can work with that. Because they count as figures. They count as opponents. So I can farm this for its maximum value. All right. Just making sure. It said 6, right? Spawn 6 tortured victims. Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. And then what I'll do is, with Nightingale, is I'm going to go ahead and do Utility Core. And just go there. Yep, that'll work. Alright. Goes to Remy. Remy will go to full stamina. Yep, this is fine. Oh, I hope it'll be fine. One way to find out. Remy, spend 1 stamina to move. You're going to go right here and attack the... Oh, actually... So elevation rules, the rules of diagonals still apply and all that nonsense. So, you know... Well, there's not really an easy way to do this, is there then? Yeah, the elevation thing actually causes the problem. I'm going to do this then for this setup, because it will work better. So yeah, I'll move to here. And then I'm going to start going to town. I'm going to do a Blade Works, targeting the blue objective. That hits, kills, and I can heal somebody for 3. I will heal Nightingale for 3. Yeah, it is within SOI, so this is fine. Yeah, heal Nightingale for 3. Thank you. Then I will attack the next one. And kill another one. Yeah, as long as you defeat an opponent. I'll go ahead and heal Nightingale for 3 again. Then I'm going to go ahead and do Sword of Dominions to move to here. This will provoke an attack from these two because of rule of diagonals. I'll go ahead and evade one of them with the Occult Shirt. And then roll a purple and a white. It misses. I get a free counter with it. Because of that, though, I'll end up stopping here, which is just a weird. It's the rules for counters while on break attacks is by far the weirdest thing. But technically, I'm leaving that tile, so I actually stopped there because of the diagonal move. Anyway, attack. I hit. I kill. Also, because I didn't actually leave this tile now, this guy doesn't do a break attack. Anyway, I killed another guy. I will heal Nightingale for 3. And then I'm going to spend 2 stamina to attack again. And kill this guy. And then heal Nightingale for 3. Putting her at 1. And then that leaves me with not much left. And yeah, this guy's just got no line of sight. Alright. Goes to Rook. Rook is just going to hang out. Actually, no, he's not going to hang out. I'm going to do an intervention and put this on Nightingale. And then I'm going to spend a stamina to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go actually SOI, so this is fine. Yeah, SOI doesn't care about elevation. Alright, then we'll shuffle the initiative track, and then these guys will go. I get to choose the order. So I'm going to go ahead and have this one move in and take a swing. And I will dodge with a defensive core. I'll use intervention. Alright, slightly better. And then roll a purple and a white. Thanks, game. 14 versus 10. I'll do 3 damage. And then this last one is going to go around and attack Remy again. This time, no dodging. God damn. It's just one after the other, isn't it? Take 4 damage. Alright, well, so much for healing Rook. Remy goes next. Remy's going to murder everybody because they deserve it. Attacking the top one. Reroll the 2. Kill 1. Heal for 3. I mean, at least we got Nightingale healed. That's certainly helpful. And then we'll attack the other one with stamina. And kill the other one and heal for 3. And then we'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2. We'll go 1, 2, 3 to here and just have to deal with it. Alright, goes to Rook. Only person that has any opening slots right now is Nightingale. So I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to reapply intervention onto Remy, and then that'll be it for him. Nightingale will go. I'm going to go ahead and pop this Hyper Energy HP potion on Rook to heal him for 3. I don't know if we're going to get any consumables, but I'm just going to play it safe. I'll spend 1 stamina, I'll spend 1 stamina and do a utility core move to get down to here. And then I will spend a stamina to loot the green chest. Okay, good luck. Because apparently all these chests are bad. The pit is filled with discarded clothing, a small mountain of it. Perhaps you can still find something of use in the heap. On hands and knees, you begin greedily searching the pile. Roll black. Alright, we will roll the black. I can re-roll it. Okay, as long as it's not skull. If you don't roll skull, leave this loot token on the board and gain 1 random mundane consumable. I will take that. Thank you. And I get the hyper energy potion again. I will take it. Thank you. Alright. As for the rest of it, if you roll a skull, you feel confident that you've found everything useful, remove it. Okay, it's just letting you know you can keep doing the search for every encounter action. Okay. Alright, in that case, I will spend a stamina to go ahead and search it again. And get another random consumable. And get a juice box. Cool, cool. I will go ahead and we'll shift these around. I will spend 1 stamina to move down, because I have to. And then use this hyper energy HP potion. This is within SOI, so that's why I had to do it, because there's stuff blocking me. Besides that, though, I'm just going to look at this again. Oh, sorry, it's once per turn. Never mind. Okay, take back the juice box. I'll still use the hyper energy potion, but you can only do it once per turn. So the more you know. The good news is, though, Rook is looking to be in better shape now. I will go ahead and spend an action to do a re-equip, though. We'll do a balm. Okay, end around. Technically no urgency if we were playing with it, because we haven't killed anything yet. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pass turn with Remy. It goes to Rook. Rook will give himself an intervention. Oh, sorry, no, it goes to Nightingale first, sorry. Alright, let's do this again. Go up to max, spend 1. We'll search it. Okay, we're good to go on that. Shuffle, get the juice box again, perfect. Alright. And then that'll be it for... I think that'll be it for Nightingale for now. Yeah, I think that'll be it for right now. Alright, so it goes to Rook. Rook will give himself intervention. And then we're going to wait till next round to trigger whatever's coming. Alright. Shuffle and counter deck. Nightingale goes first. How convenient. I will spend 1 to go ahead and search this thing one more time. Get a random mundane consumable. Get another juice box. I'll take it. Alright, then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orange totem. As always, the usual question. Is this the surprise? No, we did not surprise anybody. No. You continue ahead into another room, this one marked with the smeared marks of a ritual circle. Several terrified people huddle in the center of that circle, surrounded by a smattering of nature lures. At their head is a woman missing any of the scars or crystal butchery of the other victims you've seen so far. She watches you approach with furious anger. So many you've killed before their transfiguration was accomplished. Yet I will be merciful. I will not kill you. I will let you take their place. Immediately win the encounter. Leave everything on the tiles currently revealed by Diagram 7 on the board. It will be used for the next encounter. Leave any objectives and loot tokens on adventure cards. They will be used in the next encounter. And with that, we immediately win the encounter. So the whole blue exit thing was kind of just a red herring. We're now in boss room. Leave everything on the tiles currently revealed on Diagram 7, which is where we're at. And then it says immediately win the encounter. So that means the encounter is over. So that means everything technically resets. Which also means we do get Zeke back. As far as I know. But I'll look up that later. But I guess first we'll go straight into False Nymph. Is that what it says to go to? Oh, it just says immediately win the encounter, which I guess just means, yeah, continue to False Nymph. So that is the final encounter, I believe. It's too bad I can't show you the book. It actually has some pretty good pictures. Before you stands the cause of the missing expedition, a woman unchanged by the strangely corrupting magic you've observed in the other victims. Her eyes are wild with a hatred you've never seen on a human face before. Her force of unwilling victims and allies from the ruins won't let you rescue anyone without a fight. You have no idea what you would take from them, she screams. They're my perfect children, cured of human corruption. You can't have them. So there you go. All right. So, so next time I'll be setting everything up, and we'll see what happens. I am the Depressed Hero. This was Middara, Unintentional Malum, Act 1, doing the One Skull Bounty of Fury of Nature. I'll see you guys next time.